So I woke up this morning and the first thing that came to my mind is, are you letting your dreams die? So I had to get up and write it down on my notes. And I was just sitting there and I was thinking, like, am I letting my dreams die? How often do you feel like you think about your dreams and then you do nothing about them? Like, are you letting your dreams slip away from you? Are you letting your dreams die? So I wrote down a few things about dreams and what we can probably do to change the focus, like we can focus more on our dreams and how to possibly help fulfill those dreams. So this was really personal for me, especially because I woke up this morning thinking about, am I letting my dreams die? But there's been moments in my life where I felt like I've had things that I've wanted to do, but I didn't do them. And one of the most common reasons why I did not do them was because of fear. And I talked about fear in some of my previous videos, but that fear of failure will grab you and hold on to you. It's like you would much rather not do anything at all than risk failing. So then you're like stuck. It's like you're stuck in that moment. Like, I want to do it, but I'm afraid to do it. And you have that fear of failure just holding on to you. But thankfully, we come to the realization sometimes that we gotta take a risk. We have to do something in order to take a step forward towards our dreams. But a lot of us are letting a lot of our dreams just fade away with procrastination, with the fear of failure, and so on. So I just want to talk about that today. And so, I got my notebook. I know I already showed it, but I had to write it down. I had to write some things down. And I wanted to talk about, the reasons. Oh, now, of course, this is all based on my experience. I want to make sure I put that caveat in there. This is all based on my experience. So, like I said, this is a personal experience. This is a personal thing for me because I had a conversation yesterday too with my friend's aunt, and it was actually her uncle and two aunts that were there, and they were discussing life and opportunities. And one thing that her uncle said, and I think I wrote it down, he said, if you can have the opportunity, you can do anything. So I think that goes along the lines with dreams too, because sometimes we have a dream and we have things that we want to do, and an opportunity may even arise that will lead you down that path towards fulfilling that dream. But again, we're afraid. The opportunity is right in front of us, and we're like, okay, should I do it? Should I not? Again, the fear pops up. We have to overcome the fear. And I just thought that was good that he said that if you have the opportunity, you can do anything. Very deep to me. So there's a few reasons that I want to go over as to why we let fear take over or why we don't accomplish our dreams. And I just hinted at it, fear of failure. And then another one was that we give up too soon. Like, say, for instance, we are doing something or we are working towards our dreams, and then we get one little bit of discouragement and then we just give up. And we let it go. We let it go too soon. And that's something that we should not do as well. We should keep moving forward. And a lot of times we don't even start to work on our dreams. And again, that just goes back to fear, right? So fear of failure is like such a big thing. Like, I didn't even want to start this YouTube channel because of fear. Fear of showing my face, fear of other people seeing me, fear of criticism, fear of so many things. But I overcame, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I overcame that fear. So when we are working towards our dreams, we want to overcome lots of different hurdles, lots of fears, and you'll feel better on the other side. And another thing was lack of time. And we are also busy. I'm guilty of being busy. I'm a mom to two young boys. Now, I have an older son, but he's in his late 20s. We'll say that, almost in his 30s. I don't even want to say that, but yes. So then I also have a 6 and an 8-year-old. So they take up so much of my time and my energy. So by the time that I sit down at the end of the day after working and then helping them with homework and getting dinner prepared during the week, I'm tired. And I have that lack of time and a lack of resources because I'm so inundated with work, kids, and the household. I'm sure somebody out there understands. But what we have to do is sacrifice. So you have to find the time. If it's something that you really want to do, you have to find the time and work through it. If you have to get up in the middle of the night when an idea pops into your brain, you just get up and you do it, right? I've done it a couple times where I have escaped to the basement because it was so loud upstairs, or it was really late and I didn't want to wake anybody up. So I made the time and I found the space to make a video or to do something that I needed to have done during the day. So we'll make the time for things that we really want to do, as they say all the time. If it's something that you want to do, you will make the time. So we need to make the time to fulfill our dreams, because as time is just continuing to go, time is slipping away from us and we don't want our dreams to die. We want to at least take a chance at it. I was going to say something else. Take a chance and make some steps towards it. Like I always say, write out your action goals. Get a notepad. Write down some steps. Check them off on a regular basis as you complete them. And you'll start to feel better about yourself that you are working towards something that you really want to do. We don't want to waste our gifts, our talents. We don't want to waste our passion, our purpose as time continues to go. And like right now, I'm in my 40s and I feel like this is the time for me to start doing something that satisfies my soul. I've worked for so long and I haven't done anything that is really satisfying to me. And I feel like being on YouTube is a way that I can let my creativity flow. Like I can just get out there, say whatever I need to say and motivate others. I think that's helping me fulfill my dreams. So hopefully that you can take a step towards yours. You'll just never know. You never know what will happen once you put yourself out there. Now, I don't want to miss anything because I wrote down some reasons. We went over fear of failure. We went over lack of time. And with that lack of time, what I didn't say is a lot of times we get so busy that our dreams take a back seat. We need to put our dreams in the front seat and just start making little steps towards them. Small steps end up making big impacts. Take your time and do it right. Don't not do it. Make sure you do it. Every time I say do, I need to stop. Okay. Doubt and insecurity. Who am I to chase this big, audacious dream? Who am I? I think they call that imposter syndrome. Like if things start to happen for you, you start to question, is this really me? Like, is this supposed to be for me? Yes, it's supposed to be for you. You have these big dreams and these big thoughts and these big things inside of you because it's for you. You got to think big. You got to do big. You are big. Think about all those things and let them come to pass. Don't keep them tied up in a shell and never looked at again. Open it up. Open up your heart, your mind, your soul. You're going to be big. Oh my goodness, here's a song. And you might know it, you might not. It's a gospel song. It's gonna be big. I think that's Pastor Mike. God is about to blow your mind. It's gonna be big. Yes, it's gonna be big. You are meant to be big. You are meant to do things that are big. And then, let me see, I have one more thing. Oh no, I have more than one more thing. When I was younger, I just want to share this. I was a teenage mother with a little son, and my dream was to finish college. I wanted to be the first one on my mom's side of the family that got a college degree. That was one of my dreams. However, I had a lot of hurdles and obstacles being a young mother and having to, do a little bit extra than most people did in my age group at that time while in college. But it made me a stronger person. I became more resilient. I became more resourceful. I've done a lot of things for myself for so many years, and it's because I relied on myself to do it. So making it through college was one of my dreams, and I can remember days where I didn't have a car. I lived off campus. So I had an apartment not too far from the school, maybe about a 10-minute drive from the school. But I can remember having to put my car in the shop and having to walk to my son's daycare, which was actually on the way to school, which was a blessing. Walk him to daycare and then continue my walk onto the campus. When I think about it, it was a lot. And it took a lot for me to accomplish that dream. I took a few breaks in between due to some hardships, but I made it. And I'm happy I made it. I completed a goal, a dream that I had, and I became the first person on my mother's side to get a college degree. So let me stop there. Let's talk about signs. Signs you are letting your dreams die. Some of the signs that you're letting your dreams die are when we say, oh, I'll get to it. Oh, next week. I'm going to start next week. That's when I'll start. Oh, no, I'm going to start on the 1st of the month. That's when I'll start. And then those days and those months just continue to keep going, and you keep saying that you are avoiding your dream at that point. And I'm sure it's making you feel a certain way inside. It's probably making you feel sad, regretful. Like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I not chasing my dream the way that I need to? Again, it goes back to fear. So I really think that we have to sit down and have a talk with ourselves and say, I need to write down my goals and dreams before it's too late. I don't want to miss out on anything. Writing things down is probably the best thing to do. Because when you write something down, you make it plain and you make it clear that this is what I need to do. And make sure you put it up somewhere that it's visible. That it's not something that you just, I wrote it down and I put it away. Don't do that. Keep it visible. Get a whiteboard or something. Put it in your office. Put it in your room. Write them on your mirror. Post-it notes. So another thing is, this is a big thing. Not another thing. Feeling stuck in a routine. And we all have routines throughout the week, especially if you have a 9-to-5 type of job. Your routine is to wake up, get showered, get dressed, go to the office. Get off work, unwind, cook dinner, do whatever it is that you need to do, and then you do it all over again the next day. That's how you get stuck in a routine, and somehow you have to find some space and time to work in your dream. Some people say if you have a 9-to-5, work 5 to 9 on your dream. So waking up at 5 a.m., working till 9, and then work your regular 9-to-5. So between the hours of 5 and 9, you're focusing on your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, things that you want to do. And then from 9-to-5, you work your regular job. That's if it works for you. Now, if you know me by now, you know I also love affirmations. And I saw one recently where it said, I am capable of pursuing my dreams Even if it's hard, I will do what I need to do. So just know that you are capable of pursuing your dreams. You are capable of fulfilling your dreams even better. And if you repeat that on a regular basis and get that in your spirit, I am capable of fulfilling my dreams. You will get there. You will fulfill your dreams. So just keep that in your mind and just repeat that. I am capable of fulfilling my dreams. Now, hold on. I know I did not cover everything on my notepad, and I did, but I really just want to stress it. Are you letting your dreams die? And if so, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall into some type of regret or sadness because you know what's meant for you needs to be fulfilled. It's part of yourself, basically. It's part of who you are. You want to dream big and receive big, right? If you have dreams, take steps towards achieving those dreams. Start small. Don't get overwhelmed. Take your time. I know you can do it. I believe in you. And if I believe in you, you better believe in you. All right. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate you so much. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.